MVP. Look, there is a minus 330 for SGA, plus 260 for Jokic, and then there's a huge drop to everybody else when you're talking about Giannis and Tatum and whoever else you want to put in there. And I made the case yesterday and then got kind of dinged last night with making this case. So I made the case to Jacoby yesterday. We were doing our midseason things we believe, and we were trying to see if we could persuade the other guy to get on board with us. I said, just from covering the NBA for so many years and seeing the way narrative works and seeing how people, media members are given to rewarding a different guy, right? Even if another guy, like Jokic might have had as good of a season, but no, we're giving it to Embiid, right? He hasn't gotten his, and Giannis hasn't gotten his, and what? And now you're to the point where if those are, so I said, I think the last unanimous MVP that we had was 15-16, which is Steph Curry. I think SGA will be the first unanimous since then.
You think he's going to be unanimous?
I do. And here's why. The reason I think he's going to be unanimous is because the other guy has already won it 3 times. Yeah. And so he's going to be the best player on the best team. In fact, I cannot imagine, I don't think, Bontemps does that straw poll, of which I'm a part of. Yeah. I bet you the next time it comes out, every single person has him number 1.
I agree with that. I'm with that.
And so if that is indicative of, but if anybody gave you guys a straw poll, if anybody gave anybody a straw poll,
we should do a straw poll.
They would have him number 1, right? I have to rank my top 5, and that's who I'd have. And so, but Jacoby's point is, there's always going to be one. There's always a fly in the ointment. There's always going to be somebody. And so we have that discussion yesterday, and I'm like, I don't even think so. I don't even think there is going to be a fly in the ointment. I think he's just going to end up being we have not had unanimous ones, but I think he's going to be the first unanimous one since that point. And so I made the case or whatever, and he's like, look, there's always one dumbass. There's always one bozo. There's always somebody, right? No matter what, even if you think there's no way that you could not choose this guy, and there's always one. And I was like, I got what you're saying.
From the Denver Sports Press or somewhere.
I got it, but I don't think there's going to be one, right? Because the guy's already got 3. He's already got 3. And then last night, I'm settled in, I'm watching sports, and the news breaks about the Hall of Fame. The first one I saw was CC Sabathia, right? Yeah. And then I saw Billy Wagner, and then I saw Ichiro and whatever. And then they say Ichiro was 1 vote short of unanimous. And I was like, damn it, I literally just had this argument today. A guy immediately hit me up, and he's like, Jacoby's right. There's always one dumbass. And then, of course, they got baseball writers. They're like, whoever did this should have their vote taken away. Who the hell could not? The guy had, who is not voting Ichiro into the Hall of Fame, right? There's one guy that decided, you know what?
No.
Nah, he ain't that
good. Was this his first time? Was this Ichiro's first time?
Yeah. Well, and then it's like, goated, but it means, I've got to believe, it means there's somebody that's mega old that is history of the game, not even Ty Cobb got in unanimously.
Right.
Babe Ruth wasn't even unanimous. Just has this hard-on about making it unanimous.
Yes.
Right.
Can't be.
Yeah.
Can't be.
Can't be unanimous.
There are a lot of great players in the history of the game that were not unanimous. So if I'm the only guy, Ichiro not getting your vote is bananas.
Bro, Ichiro's legendary, bro. He's known by one name, bro.
Yes,
there's not many people in the world that have known by one name.
That's
Ichiro,
true.
bro.
Ichiro.
How many people do you think know his name is Ichiro Suzuki?
Not many.
How many people even know that?
I thought he had one name, to be honest.
Thought he's like Prince.
Or Nene.
Or Nene.
Yeah,
like Messi. He got a first name.
You know who ruined Nene for me?
Oh, no.
Fawn Randolph, who was Zach's wife, who sat behind me at the games, and for whatever reason, Fawn always had she took it as a personal affront when they would put Nene on him. And every time Nene would go, she'd be like, "Oh, not Nene." she'd be like, "Bust his ass, Z." Bust his ass. And I swear, he busted his ass every time. I mean, they disrespected Nene
he's
so
a big,
bad.
sweaty dude, man. Big, sweaty dude.
They thought it was appalling that they would guard Zach Randolph with Nene.
Big, Nene. Yeah, come on, bro. Every dude with dreads was the same.
Not Nene. Yeah. I remember her saying that. Oh, not Nene.
They said Ken Griffey Jr. was one off unanimous. Derek Jeter was one off unanimous. So it's just
one dude.
It's always one dude.
So that is Jacoby's point on when I made the SGA point.
Yeah.
I'm like, everybody's going to be like, even the one guy is going to be like, you know what? What am I going to do? Give my vote to the guy that's already won it 3 times, who's on the worst team?
You know who else wasn't unanimous in the Baseball Hall of Fame? Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
That's what.
Oh, my bad. Did you just say that? My bad, dude. I'm sorry.
He has no idea there's a show.
I was looking it up. I was looking it up to make sure it was right.
He's in his own world, bro.
I'm actually not in my own world.
There's a show going on over here.